This is Woodstock Academy Live.
Today's game is brought to you by Busquets Appliances and Danielson and Willimantic. The O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Girardi Insurance Services. The Mansion at Bald Hill.
Jewett City Savings Bank with offices in Brooklyn, Dayville, Plainfield, Preston, Putnam, Pawcatuck, and Jewett City. Member FDIC.
And O'Contra Productions, LLC.
That one's popped up in the air towards left. Coming on strong is Waterman. Dives, does not make the catch. It's actually Joey Gould who sends it in. One run is home. Two runs are home. Both Grist and Nason. Winds up and delivers. McKeon bounces it up to Dalton, who sends it over. Now to Patone, to Gronsky into the middle. Bundy right into the block of Brewer and puts it down, and the kill for Bundy. Facey Rawson on the ball to Leah Costa. Costa trying to break through. Costa shot and a goal for Leah Costa. Snap. Prevail's going to chase this one down. They loses the football. Picked up by the Centaurs and trotted in. Woodstock Academy touchdown. Angel quick goes for the shoot. Yeah, he got the three-pointer quickly. Angel really going after it.
Yeah, burst energy right off the bat. Always guys are split on.
This is OJ on it. And moving and a goal from Mia OJ. In the center portions of the ice comes Landon Murdoch. He sends it in and a goal got under the pads of Splinar. And we welcome you to the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Tuesday night for a high school basketball contest. The Woodstock Academy Centaurs boys taking on the Vikings of East Lyme. Mark Allard, Dan Vogt along with you. It's actually not a bad night outside. It could be a lot worse for the middle of January when it's supposed to be the coldest ever. Well, it's not that cold. So coldest time of year anyway. So from that point of view, that's good. This might be a cold basketball team, though, because the Centaurs haven't played in 8 days.
They haven't, Mark, and it's been almost a month since we last saw them here against Bacon Academy, so I'm sure they're looking forward to getting back at it today.
I think, that's probably one of the toughest things for a high school coach. You look and you say, oh, good, we have 8 days off. 4 days in, you say, oh, boy, I got 4 more practices to plan. Isn't that the way it works?
Yeah, it does. And the winter is a crazy season like that, and you also got illnesses that sometimes go through teams and long breaks, and it's a tough coaching season.
It really is. And it's a long coaching season.
It is.
And it gets longer when you have these long breaks. Coaches would much rather have this, like the Centaurs have this week. You play East Lyme tonight. You then think about NFA for Wednesday and Thursday. You play NFA on Friday. You're good with that.
Yeah, I think they're looking at their schedule, a chance to get some real momentum going here the next few games. I know they're not looking too far ahead, but that Killingly matchup down the road, that could be a big divisional matchup.
3-3 on the season for the Woodstock Academy Centaurs. 1-5 for the East Lyme Vikings. But as Dante Adams, and you'll hear from him in just a moment, told me, this is all early season. Throw it out. No one knows.
It's early season is right, and East Lyme's coming off a win, so they're coming in with a little more confidence, and it's a divisional matchup.
No question about it. The Vikings down to Plainfield in their last matchup last week. The Centaurs lost to St. Bernard to start the 2026 part of the 2025-26 campaign. We had a chance to talk to the head coach of the Woodstock Academy Centaurs, Dante Adams, and we'll be back with Dante when we return to the Alumni Fieldhouse in just a moment.
Do you have questions about your retirement, such as when will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? If so, you're not alone. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, the O'Brien Group can help you find the answers with the exclusive, confident retirement approach. We will work with you one-on-one to understand your goals and discuss the 4 key needs of retirement, including covering your essentials, ensuring lifestyle, preparing for the unexpected, and leaving a legacy. From there, we will work together to develop a retirement roadmap with clear steps you can take to help you live more confidently today and tomorrow. Call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. Our office is located at 50 Canal Street in downtown Putnam, Connecticut.
The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
And we welcome you back to the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Tuesday. It's been a while since the Woodstock Academy Centaurs have been on the basketball floor in a competitive situation. Woodstock Academy head coach Dante Adams joining us here. And here you face the East Lyme Vikings tonight after a nice solid 8 days off.
Right, it's been a while. You know, I was able to regroup, got back in the gym, build on some things. So looking to come out forward and put it to the test.
Is that a good thing sometimes to kind of step back, reevaluate, look at things?
It's a long wait though, but It's a chance to for guys that's in the slumps or guys that want to work on certain things to come in and kind of get better at those things, and for us to also come in and like I always defense, work on our defensive stuff, and you never go work on defense, but it could definitely be a lot sometimes because the days can go by slow and it become a long wait.
Yeah, the practices can get a little tedious.
100%. So you're like, man, what can I do to bypass these next few days? So we're scrimmaging and trying to get creative with certain things, putting guys in tough situations, and just overall keeping them prepared for that next game after the break.
How much work did you do on things? I know you mentioned defense and ball handling. How much did you work on that?
So a lot. Pretty much every day we came in, we did a little bit of development, individuals to start practice, and to end practice. We even had one day of practice where we just did a lot of individuals, but every single day we came in and we did some type of defensive stuff. I think I took 2 or 3 days just focused on straight defense, and hopefully it shows tonight.
3-3 coming into this game after that loss to St. Bernard to start the 2026 part of the campaign anyway. You okay with that 3-3 record?
We're standing in a good spot, 3-3 overall, 1-0 in the division, looking to get one tonight. So we're okay. We're not satisfied. We lost some great programs, but I'm looking to get over that hump to where we can put together a good stretch and win some games, and hopefully, stay off that 500 mark and stop playing around with it on the surface.
Certainly that's one of the reasons it makes this East Lyme game so important, is it is an ECC Division II contest. East Lyme, I'm sure they're looking for some wins, just 1-5 coming in.
And I told these guys, the record doesn't matter. It's still early in the season, and you don't want to play your best basketball in December or January. You want to play in March. So, and that's why I tell these guys, let's keep laying the brick each day. Let's keep getting better, and don't look at no team's record right now because everyone is still in the gym getting better, finding their ways. And so we're just trying to come in and get another win and, trying to see how far we can get into March when that time comes.
Have you seen East Lyme at all? You know anything about them at all?
They're a good team. They're good overall. They run the offense. They're disciplined. And one of the things overall, they make shots, So the team come in, they make shots, and next thing you know, you're in a ball game. So hopefully, my goal is stick to our game plan and defend the three-point line, and our big man protects the rim, and we should be good.
Speaking of making shots, Drake Abdulovsky has certainly done that this year, averaging over 20 points a game for you. Do you need to find those complementary scorers?
100%. Jake's been doing a good job, putting the ball in the hole for us, and guys like Xavier, looking for guys like Xavier to step up. I think Vuk is around the 14, 15-point mark, and he hasn't, I don't think him or Xavier have been playing their best basketball yet, and Also, one of the guys that I'm really looking for and challenging him to step up every day in practice is Braden. I told Braden, we're going to need him later on down in the season, so he just has to keep working and stay confident.
Because you got to assume once people start getting Drake's name, they're also going to find his uniform on that court.
Scout report, so the film is out there, film is on the YouTube, so definitely, and I'm telling you, you got to prepare for that also. Find other ways. So as a coach, my goal is to, find ways to get him open when he's being face guarded or when teams go shaded side on his own. So that's my job as a coach to get him prepared.
The nice thing about it is, after tonight, you play again against NFA on Friday. Is it nice to get back in that rhythm?
100%. 2 in 1 week is great basketball. It's always a good day. I know it's a good week when you can play basketball games and, see the work you put forward in practice showing in the games.
Dante, best of luck tonight against the Vikings from East Lyme. We'll have the starting lineups, national anthem, and opening tip when we come back.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front-load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18-cubic-foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18-cubic-foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at busquetsappliance.com. Pay more, what for?
And remember, don't remember, just you should know, Busquets Appliances has purchased 7 truckloads of Scratch and Dent appliances. These prices are just downright amazing. Electric dryers start at $3.99. Top load washing machines start at $3.99. Top freezer refrigerators start at $4.99. French door refrigerators start at $9.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start $6.99. Electric stoves start at $4.99 at Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic. Just about set here for the starting lineups between the Woodstock Academy Centaurs and the Vikings of East Lyme. And that means we're going to turn over the microphone to Woodstock Academy Athletic Director, Mr. Sean Saucier, and our starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Alumni Fieldhouse on the campus of the Woodstock Academy for tonight's Eastern Connecticut Conference boys basketball game, featuring the Vikings from East Lyme High School and your Woodstock Academy Centaurs. The Eastern Connecticut Conference and the Woodstock Academy are committed to the principles of good sportsmanship. We believe all student athletes, coaches, and spectators should strive to represent themselves and their school with the very best spirit and tradition of high school athletics. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, coaches, and the officials in a positive manner. We thank you for your cooperation, and we thank you for helping to create a positive high school athletic environment. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask that you please rise if you are able. Remove your headwear and direct your attention to the flag as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Woodstock Academy senior Andrea DeCos.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in
And now let's meet the starting lineup for this evening's game. First, the visitors, the Vikings from East Lyme High School. A senior guard, 00, Reggie Schwartz. A junior guard, number 4, Ryan Duker. A junior guard, number 11, Karch Kazier. A sophomore forward, number 15, Mario Cardello. And a sophomore forward, number 24, Grayson Biggs. The Vikings are coached by Mr. Dan Shader. And now let's meet the starting lineups for the Woodstock Academy Centaurs. A 5'10 junior guard, number 11, Jean Yakal. A 6'2 junior guard, number 3, Xavier Matvier. A 6'3 senior forward, number 22, Vuk Lasanchich. A 5'10 sophomore point guard, number 2, Drake Abdulovsky. And a 6'4 senior center, number 35, Mert Georgek. The Centaurs are coached by Dante Adams and assisted by Chris Danforth and David St. Jean.
Sean Saucier, Woodstock Academy's athletic director, delivering as the master of ceremonies here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. And we are just about set. Leaves me just one more question for Dan Vogt, and that is, are you ready for some basketball tonight?
Mark, you know I am.
Here we go, rock and roll. And we're going to be rocking and rolling because the pep band is here tonight, too.
We got the pep band. We got the spirit squad over there. Yeah.
Yep. It's going to be an interesting night. Let's put it that way. Let's have some fun.
Absolutely.
East Lyme coming out in their maroon and black uniforms. Almost purple, I guess you could say. Woodstock Academy in the white uniforms with the navy blue and gold trim. Welcome aboard. Settle in on this Tuesday night. After all, there's no more NFL football. There's literally no more NFL football. There's a reason behind that. Cheeseheads are out, Mark is gone, right? So we will
For
not
you,
talk.
there isn't anyway.
We will not talk about NFL football from here on out, okay?
I'm sure many of our listeners are still excited. Our viewers.
Matvey against actually, who is that out there? Number 15, I think, Mario Cardello. I missed the number 1 on there for a second. Cardello and Matvey. And Matvey wins the tip, gets it over to Lasansic. Over to Drake Abdulovsky, that high dribble. Gotta watch out for that, he get called. Abdulovsky, right side, bounce pass inside, looking for Shaker. Shaker back outside Lasanchich. Lasanchich from 3 is no good. Rebound, it comes down to Kasher. Kasher will bring the ball up the floor. Goes over to Reggie Schwartz. Schwartz bringing the ball right side. Gets it over to Grayson Biggs. Biggs back to Kasher. Kasher, little pop and foul as he went up. Basket did not fall. Foul will go on number 2, Drake Abdulovsky. That is his first. One person you cannot afford to get in foul trouble.
Not the person you want to see get the first one early.
And to the free throw line goes Karch Kazier. And the free throw is up and good. Those of you who have been around a while may recognize the name Kazier. His father, Kirk, did play for Killingly.
And coach there a little bit.
Yes, he did. Now down at Old Lyme, I do believe. Kazier hits them both. And a 2-0 lead for East Lyme.
And I believe he's here tonight.
Yakal with the basketball for the Centaurs. Driving right to the hoop, puts it up hard, no good. Rebound, Shaker. Kicks it back outside. Back out to Abdulovsky. Over to Matvey. Right side, Lasanchich. He drives the lane. His runner short. Rebound comes down to Biggs. It's one thing about the Centaurs, they are aggressive around the basket. That one off the side of the basket by Kazier.
Yeah, they like to attack the basket and shoot threes. Not a lot of mid-range.
2-0 Vikings. Yakal looks over at Matvey. Inside Choker, lost the handle, but it was off of East Lyme. Centaurs retain possession. We do have a score from the girls' basketball contest. Ledyard on top, 22-21. That's at the half. Isabel DeLeva-Boche, 8 points, and Vivian Bebo, 5 for the Centaurs, who are playing without Kaylee Saucier. It's not good when you don't have your quarterback.
No, not at all.
Yakala with the basketball, right-hand dribble. Goes over, gets it to Motvey. Motvey ball was stripped away. Turnover, Woodstock Academy, picked up by Kazur, right to the lane, puts it up and home. No one is shy tonight, let's put it that way.
Nice move there by Kazur.
4-0 in favor of the Vikings. One basket and 2 free throws by Kazur, to be exact. Yakal over to Abdulovsky. Abdulovsky bounce pass. Lasancic well outside. Bounce pass inside. Choquer turns. Should be a foul. Biggs literally had his jersey.
Yeah.
It's like a hold in football.
I thought maybe he could get away with it, but not the case.
But football's over, so we can't talk about the football calls. First one on the Vikings.
Yeah, Woodstock definitely making an effort to go to the basket, attack the basket early here.
Abdulovsky will take it out, averaging 20.2 points per game for the Centaurs. Inside to Lasancic, who gets the basket. Kind of needed that one just to break the ice. And then steal right after. Abdulovsky misses, but gets the follow.
2 quick baskets.
5:55 to go. Tie ball game after that follow by Abdulovsky. Schwartz gives it up inside the basket, that time good, by number 15, Cardello.
Yeah, great look right there by Reggie Schwartz, finding Cardello down low.
6'4 Vikings, your call to Lasancic, looked at the 3, takes it down just outside the lane, put it up and got the mid-range to fall.
Yeah, the rare mid-range jumper for Woodstock.
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Centaurs, back over to the Vikings.
Good pace of play so far early.
Oh, it's been back and forth. If they see the basket, they're going to it. Schwartz against Abdulovsky. Well, you got a lot of energy, one would think, having 8 days off. You might as well press a little bit. With the basketball is Javi Mangual. Mangual gives it up quickly, gets it over to Kazur. Kazur, his drive with the right hand, was kind of altered by Choquer. And that's the reason why it did not have the accuracy it might have had.
He had to go really high off the glass there and a little out of control perhaps.
Abdulovsky will bring the basketball the other way for the Centaurs. Also leads the Centaurs with 18 three-pointers. That ball's taken away, tried to get it to Motvey, was taken away by Cardello. This is Kazur. Back over to Schwartz. Junior guard, I should say. Jumper is up, and that was partially blocked. I think Mangual had that one tipped away. Comes down to the Centaurs. This is Yakal. Yakal in trouble, has to give it out to Abdulovsky. His 3, no! Rebound will come down to Motvey. He may have touched the out-of-bounds line. He did.
Yeah, nice job by Karch Kazur trying to knock it up and over him, and didn't get it by him, but got the out-of-bounds call.
So the Vikings will retain possession. Lawrence Liu checks in for Choquer. So one thing about the Centaurs, they do have a few big bodies.
They do.
To play with.
Some tough players.
With the basketball is Schwartz. Bounce pass at the elbow. Cardello stripped by Motvey. Motvey 1-on-2. Why not? Go to the hole. Misses, but then is Lawrence Liu on the follow.
Could have been a couple calls there.
Yeah, I think Dan Scheider is asking for either offensive interference, goaltending, or a charge, whichever you prefer. But he didn't get either one. So Lawrence Liu ended up with the basket.
And Dante Adams might be saying, why wasn't there a foul if there wasn't a charge?
Exactly. And we have an 8-6 ball game in favor of the Centaurs. Schwartz with the basketball. Bounce pass, gets it over. This is Kazur. Brings it around, drives the lane, and we have a foul underneath.
Bodied a little there.
Might have been. And that one will go on Motvey. His first, team second. Here in the first quarter. 3:39, I should say, to go. East Lyme with the basketball. Mangual throws it deep to Kazher. Back to Mangual. Mangual dished it off to Cardello. Short. Rebound to Sancic. Abdulovsky up quickly. Yakal quickly out. Nice little shoot to Lisancic, who buries the three. 11-6 Centaurs. Timeout, East Lyme. We'll take a timeout as well. Centaurs up by 5 here at the Alumni Fieldhouse.
We're talking with Jay Long, Director of Commercial Insurance at Girardi Insurance Hill Group. Jay, tell us about the acquisition.
We are the Hill Group. Girardi Insurance is a part of the Hill Group Companies, which is a national agency with markets throughout the country. We now have access to additional resources, additional carrier markets that really put us in a place to succeed going forward. Girardi Insurance was around for over 100 years, and we're looking to be around for the next 100 years.
And how's it working out?
Our merger happened several years ago. Customer service with the Hill Group is basically unchanged from Girardi Insurance. If you walked into our office, it's the same faces. And to the customer, it is seamless. But what has improved is that we have state-of-the-art technology, almost unlimited market availability, but above all, we are still driven to keep improving to help provide better advice, guidance, and refining our overall customer experience. The great piece about the Hill Group is that it allows us to continue to have our local relationships, commitment to the community, and national resources.
Girardi Insurance Hill Group. Call 860-928-7771. See them online at girardionline.com.
It gets loud in here during breaks now, you know. 11-6 in favor of Woodstock Academy. That timeout called by East Lyme. 3:17 left to go here in this first quarter. Kazher with the basketball over to Schwartz, top of the key. Mangual for 3 for East Lyme, and he puts one home to answer the Lisancic three-pointer.
Yeah, some deep there. A deep 3 there for Mangual.
11-9 in favor of the Centaurs. Abdulovsky around the perimeter. Tried to dump it down to Lisancic. It was chipped away and taken away by East Lyme. Turnover for the Centaurs. Into the corner is Schwartz. Back over to Biggs. Little handoff to Mangual. Shovel pass, if you will. That was a miss by Mangual. Rebound Cardello went back up, partially blocked by Lou. Mangual comes down with it. A couple of offensive rebounds there on the side of the Vikings. Mangual gets it over Schwartz. Skip pass over the top. This is a runner by Kazher. The right-handed little teardrop.
Little teardrop is right. Yeah, Kazher with 6 early here.
And guess what? We got a lot of sticks up there. 11-11. This is Yakal. Speaking of sticks, he wears a number 11, and he gets the foul on Schwartz. First one on Reggie. Second on the team. Basketball underneath for Abdulovsky to take out. Gets it into Matvey. His 3, no, but a foul. Should be a 3-shot opportunity.
I think you're correct.
Mangual is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first on the junior. And to the free throw line goes Xavier Matvey. 6'4" junior.
Coming in averaging 9.8.
I actually made sure I had to ask him tonight. I said, say it to me several times. And he assured me it's not Matveyea or anything like that. It's just a 2. It's Matvey. That's it. So I was like, okay, we can live with that. It's not spelled at all like that. Matvey's second is good. One more chance for the junior.
See if they put some pressure on if they make here.
And a 3-point play from the foul line. 14-11. Centaurs. Schwartz with the basketball. Against Matvey on the left side. Over to Mangual. Mangual's three. Oof, almost had another. Rebound, Lusancic.
Another very, very deep one. That one was a little more contested, however.
Montvey will bring the ball down the floor. The Centaurs have a variety of options. Different people can bring the ball down the floor, but different can play inside. There's a little fall away by Abdulovsky that would not fall. And Kasher comes down with the basketball, leading scorer for East Lyme tonight. Mangual drives in, just shut down by Lusancic. Able to get it out, and a missed jumper there by number 4, Ryan Duker.
Braden Oliveira out there now for Woodstock.
First time we've seen him. Runner by Lawrence Liu. That one kind of was blocked. Lawrence Liu sees the basket. He goes for it. He just goes for it. There's a runner by Mangual. It's like one track. I'm going.
Head down and go.
Yeah. I'm going to find my way there.
Willing it.
1 point lead for the Centaurs. De Oliveira to Lusancic. Lusancic gets the ball back, almost lost it.
Yeah, East Lyme playing very hard.
Montvey tosses up a three, front side of the rim. Rebound, Lusancic inside. Turnaround will not fall, but a foul inside.
Yeah, I'm sure they're very excited to have Lusancic back after he was out for the St. Bernard game.
Schwartz, his second foul of the game. And Lusancic will go to the free throw line. And the free throw is up and good.
Vuk coming in, averaging 13.2 per game. Already has 8 here in the first.
This is what they need, a little complimentary scoring of Drake Abdulovsky, but Drake has actually been pretty quiet tonight.
He has.
One more attempt for Lusancic, and gets it to go. 16-13 lead for the Centaurs. Vikings are not exactly going away. Mangual, bounce pass. Gets it over to Liam Collis-Doyen. And Doyen decides he's going to drive in. It's going to get swatted by Jamie Dean Stewart. And he gets the foul.
Yeah, must have got him with the body because it looked like it was all ball.
Must have pushed the body in there, and it will go on Jamie Dean Stewart. That is his first. Then again, he's only been in there about 5 seconds. So
they do have some players they can rotate through.
Absolutely.
All bring something different to the table.
So Collis-Doyen at the free throw line hits the first. One more attempt. And Collis-Doyen puts it up and, front side of the rim. Rebound, however, Stewart.
First miss for either team at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, it's been pretty good over there from the charity stripe. 2 point lead for the Centaurs. Timeout called by Woodstock Academy. We're going to keep it here since there's only 10 seconds to play. I've always questioned the timeout with 10 seconds to play.
Yeah, if it was a little more, sometimes you want to make sure you're holding for one. I mean, a couple of times they didn't do that, and the girls' side as well, and gave the other team a shot, but maybe just drawing up a play here.
Yeah, it may be. I mean, I've always, wondered considering you got 10 seconds to work with at the end of the first quarter, is it worth it when you may need that timeout down the line?
I hear you.
That's just me. My coaching philosophy. 16-14. In favor of Woodstock Academy, they have the basketball. They have 10.6 seconds to play with.
East Lyme definitely not playing like a 1-6 team. I can say that much.
I think they're 1-5, aren't they?
1-5. Oh,
Yeah.
I had them for 1-6.
You have 1-6. Maybe they are 1-6. If you have it on the CIAC as 1-6, okay.
Yeah.
Here's your Kyle with the basketball. Lost it out of bounds. Unfortunate.
Maybe a little bit of a push there.
Turnover on Woodstock Academy. 6 seconds to play.
Now that timeout, really.
I wasn't going to say it, but you can. Mangual with the basketball. We'll bring it over the timeline. Less than a second, fires it up short. And that'll end the first quarter of play. It's been an interesting one. If you see the basketball, shoot it. That's been the philosophy of both sides. 16-14 in favor of Woodstock Academy.
Scott Higgins Comedy All-Stars is coming to the Woodstock Academy, and they're looking to stand up against cancer one joke at a time. Join Scott and his fellow comedians Howie Mason and Linda Belt on February 7th at 7:30 at the Woodstock Academy's Bates Memorial Auditorium on their North Campus. There will also be a silent auction on site with all the proceeds going to cancer research. Tickets are $30 each and available now at woodstockacademy.org/stand-up. Stand up against cancer with the Woodstock Academy, attorney Kate Cerrone in the Northeast Law Center, Chubby Dog Coffee Company, and Team Truck Connecticut, February 7th, one night only.
Jewett City Savings Bank offers accounts that let you manage, spend, and save money the way you want. Plus, a team of neighbors you can turn to if you have questions or need support. It's the best of both worlds. To learn more or to open an account, visit us at jcsbank.com or stop by your nearest branch. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
And we welcome you back to the Alumni Fieldhouse. One quarter of play done, and it's been a close one all the way through. Centaurs lead by 2, 16-14 over East Lyme.
Yeah, so back and forth action there in that first quarter. The shot clock did not come into play.
Not
for
at all.
Either team in that quarter.
Not at all. Shot clock, what is that? We don't need shot clock operators. Here's Kasher with the basketball. Gets over to Mangual. Mangual at the free throw line. That was knocked away by Jamie Dean Stewart, out of bounds. Stays with East Lyme. 25 seconds left on that shot clock. Let's see. What's the over-under on this one? 18?
I don't think we've seen single digits yet.
I don't think so either. I know it's not been any problems, let's put it that way. Mangual will take it out for the Vikings. Nope. They're going to say the ball is... Yeah, there they go. Okay. Yeah. Abdulovsky just snuck in there. I was like, I'll take it. Give it to me. I'll give it to East Lyme. Sure, I'll do that. Mangual might give it to back to East Lyme. He's having problems getting it there. He got it to Kasher. Kasher over to Mangual. Mangual at the elbow. Fall away. No good. Rebound comes down to De Oliveira. Up ahead to Jamie Dean Stewart. Too far under the basket. Yakal puts up a 3. Misses it off the backside. Rebound came down to De Oliveira. This is Abdulovsky. Back out to Yakal. Yakal looking for Abdulovsky, then goes and misses it hard. Rebound comes down to Biggs.
Yeah, good step through. Just couldn't finish there.
Biggs quickly to Kasher. Fall away. Who cares about a shot clock tonight? And who cares about setting plays? Just shoot. 16-16. It's kind of fun basketball.
It is, absolutely.
This is playground. Abdulovsky in the logo. Against Kasher, dumps it down to Shoker. Shoker misses the shot, gets the rebound, knocked away. It'll be picked up by Yakal. Back out to Abdulovsky. Misses the 3, no call, even though he went down hard. Back come the Vikings. Mangual. Here's a 3 by Kasher. Misses it everything. Rebound Shoker.
Yeah, first one we've seen him take from outside for Kasher. Been working mostly inside.
Yakal to Abdulovsky. Abdulovsky dribbling around out front. Jamie Dean Stewart kicks it across to De Oliveira. Right in front of us is Drake Abdulovsky. Inside Shoker. Yeah, nice little bunny this time.
Yeah, second time they found him down low, and that time he finished. Good look.
Centaurs back up by 2. 18-16. Mangual got it down low. Trying to turn is Chubran Sad. This is Biggs. Biggs goes into the lane. That's a land of big people in there. Yeah,
Biggs in with the big.
Yeah, Kasher misses another 3. Rebound came down to Abdulovsky. Kasher might want to get back into the lane.
I think you're right. He was cutting and tacking. It was working.
Exactly. This is a 3 from De Oliveira. Missed everything. 3s are not exactly falling.
No, for either team.
Everybody's taking them, but not many falling. Ryan Shabbat checks into the game for the Centaurs. Vuk Lasansic is back. See if there's anybody new for East Lyme out there. I think Schwartz just came back in, as did Cardello. And it is Schwartz with the basketball. Shabbat and Abdulovsky now work the backcourt for the Centaurs. This is Schwartz. Gets it to Kasher. Another three. Off the back, up on top. Rebound, Shokair.
Kasher's not afraid to shoot, that's for sure.
No, he's not. Abdulovsky to Shabbat. His three. No. Frontside rim. Rebound, De Oliveira. Back over to Shabbat. Over to Abdulovsky. Abdulovsky dribbling around outside. Pulls it back. 4:58 left to go here in the first half. That one's taken away from Shokair. Here comes Kasher. A layup that he can do.
Back to what it's been working for him.
After the turnover by the Centaurs, back to a tie ball game, 18-18.
Centaur's been a little sloppy with the ball.
Lisancic to Abdulovsky. Three. No. Rebound comes down to Sad. Bringing it up the floor. Reverse layup. It's Ryan Duker, not Sad. My bad.
Duker's first bucket of the night. Nice little up and under there.
20-18. Favor of East Lyme.
Another turnover.
Yeah, another one. Duker, and she's going to be fouled by Lusancic as he went in.
Yeah, might have been Biggs, but yeah, they're attacking the basket.
Yep, it is Lusancic, and it is Biggs who got the basket. And Lusancic gets the foul. That is his first. First on Woodstock Academy here in this quarter. And it will send Biggs to the free throw line, the sophomore guard.
For an old-fashioned three here.
So what do you have, a three-shot foul? What is that? Not an
I
old-fashioned?
don't know. I almost said that.
But it's really not,
It
right?
can't be.
Misses the foul shot.
The new fashion.
Yeah, the new fashion three-point. 22-18 now in favor of East Lyme. Abdulovsky with the basketball against Schwartz, trying to go baseline, has to kick it back out. Lou is going to go one place. There he goes, right to the hole, misses the shot.
Yeah, we know what he wants to do.
Schwartz got the rebound. Schwartz, left side. Kasher's three, no. Rebound comes down to Duker, back out to Kasher. And Kasher's second opportunity is no good. Rebound Lusancic.
He's playing the odds, I guess.
Yeah, the odds aren't very good right now. That one was taken away from Lou, picked up by Shabbat, and a foul underneath.
Shabbat will get to the line.
That was an interesting back and forth.
Oh, it was.
The foul will go on Biggs. That is his second. And Shabbat to the free throw line.
Kasher is now 0 for 5 from three-point land.
Yeah, he's been kind of struggling out there. Shabbat with the basketball and puts the first one home. It's one more attempt here. Checking into the game, Brody Dexter for the Centaurs. Shabbat's second free throw is good. Back to a two-point game. Directing Chaffrick out there, Chubron Sad. Actually, no, Reggie Schwartz. Over to Caldero. They get it inside. That one ball was tossed away. Last touched by the Vikings. Turnover by East Lyme. Chance for the Centaurs to tie or even go ahead here.
Yeah,
Matvey back into the ball game.
East Lyme's done a good job on Drake Abdulowski, only the 2 points.
Well, Drake is going to get a lot more attention when you're averaging 20 points a game.
Certainly, and he had a 30-point game not too long ago against Wyndham.
Exactly.
That'll get some eyes on you.
Matvey, Dexter, Lisancic. Back over to Matvey. Elbow, jumper, no good, rimmed in and out. Rebound comes down to Schwartz. This is Mungual, driving the lane, puts up the runner. It's too hard. Rebound Cardello. Cardello back up, and it will not fall. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with East Lyme. McCall will check back in for Lisancic. It'll be East Lyme basketball. This is Kasher. Bounces it inside. Turnaround jumper by Cardello is no good. Rebound, he got his own. Back up with it. Why not? He gets it to fall.
Woodstock's going to have to start doing a better job on the defensive boards.
24-20, East Lyme. Yakal with the basketball. Up against Ryan Duker. That's Matvey. Faked the three, stepped inside the arc, misses the J. Rebound Duker. Duker to Mangual. He steps back for a three. The rainbow. No gold underneath it, but there was number 15 underneath it, and Cardello put it back up and home.
Yeah, it took a little bit of an odd bounce right at the end to kick a little further out. Woodstock ice cold here in the second quarter.
We are 26-20 East Lyme. Abdulovsky with the basketball, driving the lane, kick out. Lou from three, no, rimmed in and out. Rebound Mangual. Mangual brings it up the floor. Well, maybe this is what an 8-day layoff does to you.
I guess so.
Mangual kicks it out. This is Duker from three. It's short. Rebound, fought for, everybody on the ground. Who will it be?
Woodstock ball.
Last touch by the Vikings near the baseline. Centaurs come up with the basketball. Jamie Dean Stewart coming in to replace Lawrence Liu.
Woodstock with one field goal in the second quarter. 4 points overall.
Has been kind of a tough run. Yakal with the basketball. They have about a minute 20 to rectify that. Jamie Dean Stewart up top. Got it over to Brody Dexter from three. Misses. Rebound comes down to Abdulovsky. Over to Matvey. Back to Dexter. Bounce pass to Jamie Dean Stewart in the corner where you don't want a big guy to get caught, but that's okay because Cardello fouled him over there.
Get the bailout there.
Yep. The first foul on Cardello.
Fourth, is that on the team?
They only have two up there.
Two? Okay. I'm looking at timeouts, I guess.
Yeah. This is Yakal. Yakal looks to Jamie Dean Stewart. Bounce pass to Abdulovsky. Jumper, the fall away, no good. Rebound comes down to Mangual, at least briefly. Everybody to the floor once again. Still being bounced around. Is there travel there or something?
They're going to call a jump ball, I guess.
Wow. So the jump ball will end up in the Centaurs' hands. Ball was a hot potato down there.
Under a minute here till the half.
Matvey takes it into Yakal. Yakal against Duker. Over to Matvey. Inside Jamie Dean Stewart. Did he keep the handle on the ball? The answer, no. Turnover at Woodstock Academy.
Yeah, nice double there by Mangual. Good, perfect timing. Dean Stewart never saw him coming.
35 seconds to go, first half. 6-point lead for the Vikings. 26-20. Ball was nearly taken away, and a foul, I think, on Dexter.
I think you're right.
It is on Dexter. That is his first.
That was one they could give, though. Keep the pressure on here.
It's the third foul only in the quarter for Woodstock Academy. Well, second, I guess. My bad.
Dexter's got a bloody elbow. They're going to make him come out here.
So in comes Vuk Lasansic for the final 32 seconds. After a little medical attention to that, it's called a Band-Aid. This is Duker. Brings the ball over the timeline. Watched by Lusancic. Right side. Gives it back to Duker.
They hold for one here.
I would assume with 17 seconds, but Duker says, maybe you think so. They give it to Cashier's three is not good, and that one came back down and rolled in, but it was out of bounds already.
How about that? It's first one that finally goes in. It
And,
went out of
then,
bounds first.
it rolls on top of the rim, and then it falls down in the end. Well, no, it doesn't count.
And they gave Woodstock a little under 11 seconds here. A decent amount of time to get a good shot off.
Matvey with the basketball over the timeline. Over to Drake Abdulovsky. Abdulovsky skips through, throws it up. It's no good. And that'll end the first half mercifully for Woodstock.
Yeah, really.
Because it has been a tough second quarter.
Brutal second quarter for Woodstock.
Well, they only scored 4 points in that
basket.
second quarter. So needless to say, they need the break. And they need to kind of regroup a little bit out here for the Centaurs. We're going to take a break. We're going to regroup a little bit. We have some halftime statistics and everything else coming your way when we return to the Alumni Fieldhouse in just a moment.
Make your next night out a simply memorable one. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock has only you in mind. Your comfort is their mission, your pleasure is their goal, and your happiness is their reward. The mansion at Bald Hill is a historic landmark that has taken on a new life as a premier restaurant and an elegant bed and breakfast, residing in the quiet corner of northeastern Connecticut. With on-site catering and an upscale banquet center, the mansion is private and secluded, offering the perfect setting for a delicious meal, special getaway, or private event. The mansion at Bald Hill welcomes you and looks forward to your visit, whether it be for dinner, an overnight stay, or a weekend getaway for that special occasion. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock. Simply put, spectacular. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Call the mansion at Bald Hill at 860-974-3456. That's 860-974-3456. Or visit them on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest.
And there you have it, the Woodstock Academy dance team coming off their first competition of the year out at Woodland Regional in Beacon Falls. I think it was called Dancing in the Woods,
It was, yep.
if I remember correctly. And, there is someone on that team named Chloe Vogt. You wouldn't know that person, would you?
I do. She does dance full-time outside, so she wasn't here today, but she puts in as much time as she can when she's available, and you may be talking to her on Friday, perhaps.
Yeah, we might be. There's a sports communication show coming up that's going to be discussing the dance team as well as a few other things. So please join us on Friday. Shameless self-promotion. The last sports communication broadcast of the semester. Believe it or not, we've already reached that. We've also reached the end of the first half. We'll be back as we give you some halftime statistics and more when we return to the Alumni Fieldhouse.
Do you have questions about your retirement, such as when will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? If so, you're not alone. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, the O'Brien Group can help you find the answers with the exclusive, confident retirement approach. We will work with you one-on-one to understand your goals and discuss the 4 key needs of retirement, including covering your essentials, ensuring lifestyle, preparing for the unexpected, and leaving a legacy. From there, we will work together to develop a retirement roadmap with clear steps you can take to help you live more confidently today and anytime tomorrow. Call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. Our office is located at 50 Canal Street in downtown Putnam, Connecticut.
The confident retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. We're talking with Jay Long, Director of Commercial Insurance at Girardi Insurance Hill Group. Jay, tell us about the acquisition.
We are the Hill Group. Girardi Insurance is a part of the Hill Group Companies, which is a national agency with markets throughout the country. We now have access to additional resources, additional carrier markets that really put us in a place to succeed going forward. Girardi Insurance was around for over 100 years, and we're looking to be around for the next 100 years.
And how's it working out?
Our merger happened several years ago. Customer service with the Hill Group is basically unchanged from Girardi Insurance. If you walked into our office, it's the same faces. And to the customer, it is seamless. But what has improved is that we have state-of-the-art technology, almost unlimited market availability, but above all, we are still driven to keep improving to help provide better advice, guidance, and refining our overall customer experience. The great piece about the Hill Group is that it allows us to continue to have our local relationships, commitment to the community, and national resources.
Girardi Insurance Hill Group. Call 860-928-7771. See them online at girardionline.com.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front-load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18 cubic foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at busquetsappliance.com. Pay more, what for?
And we welcome you back to the Alumni Fieldhouse. Halftime here. We're coming to an end. Just like to tell you right now at Busquets Appliances, they have 7 truckloads of Scratch and Dent appliances. These prices are just amazing. Dishwashers start at $2.99. Over-the-range microwaves start at $1.99. Gas dryers, just $1.99. Right now at Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic, their Scratch and Dent appliance sale. What else are you going to buy in January? Go out and buy some new appliances. That's what works for me anyway. Hey, Dan Vogt, how about some halftime stats?
You got it. Let's start over on East Lyme side. Leading the charge was Karch Kasier with 10 points. I think he probably took half of their shots in that first half. Marlo Cardello had 6. Javi Manguel with 5. And Grayson Biggs with 2, Ryan Duker with 2, and Liam Collisdane with 1. Over on Woodstock side, Vuk Lasanchik with 9, all in the first quarter, however. Xavier Matvey with 3, Ryan Shabbat with 2, Drake Abdulowski with 2, Lawrence Liu with 2, and Mert Shoker with 2.
And we should tell you the bad news, and that is the Centaurs girls did fall by a point today to Ledgerd. 45-44 was the final. Isabel DeLeva Beauchesne had 11 points in that loss, and Allison Kamara added 10. So unfortunate for the Centaurs as they fall to Ledgerd, but no Kaylee Saucier. Life is tough without your quarterback.
Absolutely.
I think we said that before.
And maybe it opened up some opportunities for a couple other players to get some important playing time.
Absolutely. By the way, we did do some halftime stats there. You were doing yours, and I was doing mine. Do you really want to hear the shooting statistics? Let's put it this way. East Lyme, 11 for 30. They were 5 of 13 in the first quarter, 6 of 17 in the second. Centaurs, 5 of 13 in the first, obviously. They finished 16-14 at the end of the first quarter. 1 for 14 is what I had them for. Is that right? 1 for 14?
That
I think
sounds about right.
Yeah, because they
only made one basket.
Yeah, one basket. Oh, boy. So 1 for 14, 6 for 27. Do I even want to know what the percentage of that is?
I don't think so, and that makes it even worse. East Lyme was giving up, coming into today, an average of 67.4 points per game.
22%.
22%. Yeah, that's not going to get it done.
No, that usually doesn't. Underway here in the second half. Centaurs trying to rebound here and making for a much better third quarter. At least what they hope. Make up for that second quarter. Schwartz with the basketball over to Biggs, I should say. Biggs over to Casher. Casher had it knocked away briefly. Picks it back up again. This is Schwartz. Matvey is on him. Matvey, Yakal, Jamie Dean Stewart, Abdulovsky, and Lasancic out there for the Centaurs. Schwartz almost lost control of that ball. Gets it over to Biggs. Biggs baseline. Little shovel inside. Cardello blocked by Stewart. And then the first time tonight, the shot clock goes off.
Yeah, we should get a call in there first. Biggs made a nice drive and dish there, but swatted out.
So technically a turnover on East Lyme by the shot clock violation. And the basketball over to the Centaurs. Yakal in the logo. Right side, tosses one into Jamie Dean Stewart. He didn't get it, but Lasancic did.
Yeah, they need more Lasancics.
So he gets the ball inside, 26-22. There's a shot by Casher, no good. Rebound Cardello and a foul from behind. That will be on Matvey. That is the first on Matvey.
I had him for two, but
You have him for two?
I probably made
No, you are correct.
All right.
No, I didn't mark him down for two. Too many things to write. That's what it comes down to.
You do write a lot, Mark. It's impressive.
This is Cardello at the free throw line, misses the first. Both teams are very good from the free throw line in the first half. Cardello's second is good.
And that was the one thing Woodstock did well. They were 7 from 7 at the line in the first half.
You better be when you're only shooting 22%. 27-22 Vikings. This is Matvey. Matvey dumps it down low. Dean Stewart.
They're kind of due for that. They've had some really good looks down low and just haven't been able to finish.
That one they did.
That one is
blocked by Lusancic as Grayson Biggs tried to put up a three-pointer.
Let's see if that gets them fired up here. Second block of this third.
3-point lead for the Vikings. They got the basketball. Bounce pass to the baseline. Duker over to Schwartz. Schwartz is going to go baseline. Saw Jamie Dean Stewart coming over. Got it to Cardello. That ball was wiped away by Lusancic. This is Abdulovsky, misses the shot. Rebound, Jamie Dean Stewart misses the shot. And it goes out of bounds, so stay with the Centaurs.
Yeah, Woodstock's had a really difficult time finishing down low. A lot of contact.
I think a cold
there.
front has blown in is what it comes down to. We're going to have a timeout. Timeout call by the Centaurs. We'll take a timeout as well. 6:19 to play here in the third.
Scott Higgins Comedy All-Stars is coming to the Woodstock Academy, and they're looking to stand up against cancer one joke at a time. Join Scott and his fellow comedians Howie Mason and Linda Belt on February 7th at 7:30 at the Woodstock Academy's Bates Memorial Auditorium on their North Campus. There will also be a silent auction on site with all the proceeds going to cancer research. Tickets are $30 each and available now at woodstockacademy.org/stand-up. Stand up against cancer with the Woodstock Academy, attorney Kate Cerrone in the Northeast Law Center, Chubby Dog Coffee Company, and Team Truck Connecticut, February 7th, one night only.
And we welcome you back to the Alumni Fieldhouse. East Lyme not minding it right now, 27-24 over the host Centaurs. Woodstock Academy basketball underneath. 6:19 to go here in the third quarter. Centaurs trying to find the shooting touch. Inside, that's the, oh my gosh, the bunny is missed.
Another bunny, yeah.
Oh man. Duker had the ball stripped from behind, and East Lyme turnover ends up in the hands of Sean Yakal. And Yakal will bring it the other way. Over to Matvey. Matvey looks into the logo to Abdulovsky. Abdulovsky bouncing it around up there, Yakal. Yakal looks to drive, gives it up. This is Matvey inside the arc. Ball was knocked away, taken away by Biggs, and back we go the other way, taken away by Dean Stewart. This is Abdulovsky. Blocked by Cardello.
Yeah, Bilowski may be forcing it a bit here.
Duker steps around Lusancic and puts it home.
Nice move by Duker right there, picking up his second bucket of the night.
Back to a 5-point lead for the Vikings, 29-24. Yakal with the basketball. Over to Abdulovsky. This is Matvey. Matvey looking to go baseline. Fall away. No good. Rebound Kazher. Kazher over the timeline. Leaves it off for Schwartz. Schwartz dribbling through traffic. Gives it up to Kazher. Misses the shot. Rebound Yakal. Back the other way quickly. No foul. There was contact. That's a good thing because the basket went down.
Yeah, they're definitely letting him play a little bit today.
Yakal gets the 2. Back to a 3-point game. Shot by Schwartz, however, doubles it up on the 3-pointer.
Yeah, just the second 3-pointer for East Lyme tonight.
32-26 East Lyme. Matvey lost it as Kazher stepped in front. It goes out of bounds. And it will be a foul against Matvey. That is his third. They say it's a charge.
Some fresh bodies coming in here for Woodstock.
Second foul on Woodstock Academy. Shabbat's in. Also coming in is Braden De Oliveira. Choquer back in the ball game. Schwartz with the basketball for East Lyme, using that left arm to shield. Bounce pass out to Mangual. Mangual looks to go, gives it up. Biggs from 3, no good, rimmed in and out. Rebound Cardello, inside Kazher, gets the bucket. And another timeout.
Best work today down low.
They're going to take a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 4:08 to go here in the third. 34-26 in favor of East Lyme.
Make your next night out a simply memorable one. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock has only you in mind. Your comfort is their mission, your pleasure is their goal, and your happiness is their reward. The mansion at Bald Hill is a historic landmark that has taken on a new life as a premier restaurant and an elegant bed and breakfast, residing in the quiet corner of northeastern Connecticut. With on-site catering and an upscale banquet center, the mansion is private and secluded, offering the perfect setting for a delicious meal, special getaway, or private event. The mansion at Bald Hill welcomes you and looks forward to your visit, whether it be for dinner, an overnight stay, or a weekend getaway for that special occasion. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock. Simply put, spectacular. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Call the mansion at Bald Hill at 860-974-3456. That's 860-974-3456. Or visit them on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest.
Well, the Centaurs had it cut to as little as 3 there briefly. Now we're back to an 8-point lead for East Lyme after a 3-pointer and a 2-point bucket. 34-26, 4:08 left here in the third quarter. Here at the Alumni Fieldhouse, Mark Allard, Dan Vogt, Brayton Hayes on our camera tonight. One of our student operators, Yakal with the basketball inside to Lusancic. Gets the basket.
I know he missed the bunny, but I'd keep going down to Lusancic down low.
This is Schwartz to Mangual. Over to Biggs. Looks to go baseline. Lost the handle. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Centaurs. We'll stay with East Lyme. Our next broadcast not scheduled until next Friday. We take a little winter break. I hope we're not as cold as the Centaurs are coming in, as we'll have the Woodstock Academy girls taking on Norwich Free Academy on a Friday. Jumper is up and no good for Kazher. He got his own rebound. Over to Mangual. Mangual back over to Kazher. Kazher, Rudner, partially blocked by Yakal. Went out of bounds. Last touched by Woodstock Academy.
Yeah, nice job there by Ryan Shabbat defensively. Several blocks here in this period, this quarter for Woodstock, but they got to make baskets.
That's been the problem.
It is.
Mangual gets it in. This is Schwartz from 3. Gets it. Another one.
Yeah, wide open in the corner.
Leave them open. They're going to make you pay.
They lost them on inbounds play.
9-point lead. 37-28 for East Lyme. Yakal with the basketball. This is De Oliveira to Shabbat. Back to Yakal. Yakal stops, dumps it down low. Choquer with the bunny.
I mean, that's there for them if they can get there consistently and finish.
Schwartz dumps it off. Kasher dumps it down low. Cardello inside, misses the bunny. Rebound Abdulovsky. Lots of bunnies being missed. It's not Easter yet, I guess. Runner is good by Kasher off the turnover.
Yeah, nice job by Kasher there, shielding, going to the left hand.
39-30 East Lyme. Yakal with the basketball. This is Abdulovsky from three. No, front side of the rim. Those threes have not fallen. Choquer, however, could make a three-point play out of this. The foul will be called on East Lyme. It will go on Cardello. That is his second.
Yeah, Woodstock has one three-pointer today, and that was way back in the first quarter.
And that's so odd.
It is. It's not like them.
So Choquer has a chance to make a three-point play at least. And gets it. They needed that. A little kick.
Absolutely.
39-33 East Lyme. Schwartz tosses one up underhand. Abdulovsky on the rebound. I don't know if that was a shot or a prayer. Yakal from three. He got it! Ooh. Sean Yakal. Needed that one too.
Yeah, we know they're capable of heating up. They have the players. They have the talent.
Back to a three-point ball game. 39-36. Mangual with the basketball. Mangual looks to go right. Has to give it up. This is Calistoyon. Back over to Mangual. Three. Got it. They have been able to answer.
There was zero rotation on that ball.
Yeah, that was a knuckler, I guess you could call it.
There, but nothing but net. That's all that counts.
And we have a foul, I guess.
Maybe a double
foul. Fouls on Jubran Sad and Mert Shoker. First on Shoker, first on Sad. Getting a double foul underneath there. Lawrence Liu will check in for the Centaurs. And he will replace Ryan Shabbat. You got some bigs out there now. You got both Choquer and Liu. And Matve. Got some size. This is Yakal. Tried to toss it over Kasher. He knocked it back into the hands of Matve. Underneath, Liu cannot get the layup.
Looking for the foul call.
Stolen by the Centaurs. Yakal comes up with the basketball. On the turnover. Matve, Abdulovsky, trying to get on track tonight. Matve looked at a long distance three, decided against it. Abdulovsky tries to get some room to operate against Javi Mangual. Has to give it up to Choquer. Bounce pass inside Liu. He doesn't care. Pull it back, and he gets the foul. Liu doesn't. He's just not shy.
You're never going to intimidate him. That's for sure.
Calistoyon picked up the foul.
He was looking for the call last time. He got it this time.
That is the third on the Vikings in the half, which has 57, or in the quarter, which has 57 seconds left to go. Missed free throw by Liu. One more attempt for Lawrence Liu, 6'4" senior. And Liu misses this one. Matve tried to tip it once, got it twice.
They stay with it right there for Matve. His
50 seconds.
Field goal of the night.
Underneath Cardello. They get it over to Duker. Duker misses the J. Rebound Choquer. Over to Yakal. 33 seconds to go. 4-point game. 42-38. Abdulovsky will hold on to it. There's about a second's difference between the shot clock and the game clock in favor of the game clock. So they have to shoot it before the game clock would run out. Abdulovsky to Lou. And a foul offensively. Raise the elbow.
Yeah, he's probably prone to get a few of those because he's very physical.
That is the first on Lawrence Lou. Fourth on the Centaurs. Vikings will get the basketball. Here's Reggie Schwartz. Over the timeline. 6 seconds. Schwartz has to go to the hole. Choquer says go ahead. Rejects it once. May have rejected it twice.
Yeah. I think they had about 6 blocks in that quarter anyway.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. I think is what it comes down to. End of 3, 42-38 East Lyme.
We're talking with Jay Long, Director of Commercial Insurance at Girardi Insurance Hill Group. Jay, tell us about the acquisition.
We are the Hill Group. Girardi Insurance is a part of the Hill Group Companies, which is a national agency with markets throughout the country. We now have access to additional resources, additional carrier markets that really put us in a place to succeed going forward. Girardi Insurance was around for over 100 years, and we're looking to be around for the next 100 years.
And how's it working out?
Our merger happened several years ago. Customer service with the Hill Group is basically unchanged from Girardi Insurance. If you walked into our office, it's the same faces, and to the customer, it is seamless. But what has improved is that we have state-of-the-art technology, almost unlimited market availability, but above all, we are still driven to keep improving to help provide better advice, guidance, and refining our overall customer experience. The great piece about the Hill Group is that it allows us to continue to have our local relationships, commitment to the community, and national resources.
Girardi Insurance Hill Group. Call 860-928-7771. See them online at girardionline.com.
Well, it's been an interesting one. 4-point differential here as we go to the final 8 minutes of play at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Vikings up on top of the Centaurs. Centaurs will have the basketball here to start the fourth. Abdulovsky, Akal, Matvey, Lou, and Choquer on the floor for the Centaurs. And a foul underneath. And that will go on Lawrence Lou as well, his second. Before even a few seconds had ticked off, the second foul for Lou, the first on Woodstock Academy.
Yeah, Coach Adams looking for an explanation there.
Yeah, must have been some pushing inside.
I know he's physical.
This is Schwartz with the basketball against Yakal. Gives it up. Calistoyon over to Kazher. No embarrassment or concern there. He's going to take a shot.
Not a shot he is
Nobody's shy. Nobody's shy tonight. Nothing wrong with that. We're having fun with it. Matvey with the basketball. He's going to be fouled on the play. Got tangled up. That one probably on Duker, and it is. I got him for his first.
I have the same.
And so does the scoreboard. So we're all on the same page on that one.
Matvey, the only one with 3.
Yep.
Several guys with 2.
Abdulovsky will take it out. Wings it to Matvey. Tries to step inside the arc. Matvey spinning around out there. Reverse layup will not go. Rebound Cardello.
Gorgeous move. It just wouldn't stay down. We've seen a few of those tonight.
Schwartz.
Halfway down and come out.
Got it to Kazher. Back to Schwartz. Outside Calistoyon. Back to Schwartz. Calistoyon. They get it over to Duker. In the lane. Over the top of Choquer. No good. Rebound Cardello. Schwartz got by Abdulovsky. Tosses it to the corner to Calistoyon. Has to throw it. Last touch by the Centaurs as it went out of bounds. Vikings will have 26 seconds left on the shot clock. Vuk Lusancic comes back in for Lawrence Lou. As they get it into Calistoyon. Oh, taken away by Matvey. Matvey gets it out to Yakal, to Abdulovsky. Ball was tipped by East Lyme into the hands of Yakal. Yakal spinning around, trying to find some help. Abdulovsky back out to Yakal. Right side Lusancic from 3. Missed it. Well short. Go back over to the Vikings.
Tell you what, East Lyme's playing defense very well. Not like they're giving up 67 a game. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
They're making nothing easy for Woodstock.
Just 38 points for the Centaurs here as we have 6.5 to play. Mangual to take it out for the Vikings.
A lot of deflected passes and traps, double teams, moving quick.
Kazir will bring it over the timeline for the Vikings. Cardello sets the screen up top. He gives it off, however, to Duker. Duker had some. J.B. Dean Stewart got in his way. They got it to Biggs, and a reach-in foul might be on Abdulovsky. Nope, it's on Matvey.
That's 4.
They'd rather have it on Abdulovsky, I'll be absolutely honest.
Absolutely.
Braden De Oliveira is going to check in for the Centaurs. Abdulovsky comes to the sideline. Matvey stays out there with the 4 fouls. This is Kazir from the free throw line. It's no good. Rebound, Kazir got his own. Back up with it. That one's good.
That's where he does his best work.
I'll tell you, a lot of offensive rebounds for East Lyme tonight. 44-38, East Lyme. Lusancic to Matvey. Matvey trying to drive, stops. The old jump stop, no good. Lusancic on the rebound, dumps it low. J.B. Dean Stewart on the follow. And a timeout. Timeout called by the Centaurs. We'll take one as well. 5:41 to play. 4-point lead for East Lyme.
Jewett City Savings Bank offers accounts that let you manage, spend, and save money the way you want. Plus, a team of neighbors you can turn to if you have questions or need support. It's the best of both worlds. To learn more or to open an account, visit us at jcsbank.com or stop by your nearest branch. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I have been doing theater and acting since I was 8 years old. I absolutely love it. Coming here was one of the best decisions I've ever made, if not the best. The school has been so supportive. I am so unbelievably grateful. It's amazing to be in an environment where people want you to succeed and want you to do well. My name is Maggie McLaughlin. I'm a junior from Woodstock, and I am Woodstock Academy. For more information on where you can spend your next 4 years, please visit woodstockacademy.org/futurecentaurs.
44-40 in favor of the East Lyme Vikings over the Centaurs here at the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Tuesday evening. Just 5:41 left to play. Biggs will get it into Schwartz. Yakal challenging him in the backcourt. Schwartz looking for a little help, but he'll bring it over the timeline by himself. Schwartz will give it up to Mangual against Yakal again. Mangual thinks, I don't know, it looks like he was thinking about taking that three, and then a 5-second violation. There's a lot of dancing going on there.
We know he's not shy from launching from deep, but a little mental mistake there.
Yeah, just kind of was watching the dancing partner of Yakal, and I think kind of got occupied with that little matchup. Yakal with the basketball, brings it over the timeline. Chance for the Centaurs to close in again. Yakal stops at the free throw line. Little running, stop, no good. Follow, no good. Rebound comes down to the Vikings. That was Schwartz running through things. Back out to Mangual, his three. He has just been Johnny on the spot, hasn't he?
He is. He seems like he gets one of those every quarter. That's his third three.
I guess I could call him Javi on the spot, more so than Johnny. This is Yakal with the basketball. 7-point lead again for the Vikings. Seems like every time they need something, the Centaurs get one back. Drake Abdulovsky. It's his first three.
Boy, did they need that. See if that gets him going.
47-43, East Lyme. Schwartz drives, gives up. Cardello blocked from behind by Lusancic, and will stay with the Vikings.
That's about Lusancic's fourth or fifth block tonight. That one from behind.
Reached over the top, did not get a piece of the body, got all ball. But it will be Vikings basketball. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Mangual fakes it to the right, gives it to the left, I should say. And Cardello misses the shot. Rebound Abdulovsky. Abdulovsky to Yakal. Yakal kicks it over to Lusancic. Lusancic in the lane, tried to get it to Jamie Dean Stewart, lost it when he put it on the ground. He's still bouncing for it. Ball pops back out. Where does it go? Stays with the Centaurs. Rolled along. I don't know who touched it last. It was hard to see from up here.
I thought maybe they got a break with this call, but.
Well, you call. Let's see. I'm going to try to see this here. Jamie Dean Stewart had it. I'm just looking at kind of a replay. Abdulovsky, I'm going to agree.
Yeah.
Looking at that, whoa. Yakal with the basketball. Got it over to, this is Shoker. Back out to Abdulovsky. Three! No.
Had a good look.
Rebound, Jamie Dean Stewart, and a foul underneath against the Centaurs. Will go against Shoker. That is his second.
Yeah, every time you think Woodstock's going to get some momentum and go on a run, they just can't sustain anything.
Third one of the Centaurs in the quarter. They trail by 4 with 3:43 to play. Biggs with the basketball for the Vikings. Little weave up top. This is Schwartz. Tried to get it in. Down low. Losing the basketball was Javon Sad. Went to the ground and he traveled. And a little conversation. And they managed to kind of split things up over there. Turnover for East Lyme.
Biggs and Shoker getting into it a little bit there.
I think it was, actually, yeah, it was Sad had something to say too. And that's who the officials were speaking to.
Hey! Jabron, be smart, please.
So the Centaurs with the basketball. 3's on the clock. 3:33 left. After that turnover. And now I think Dante Adams being, well, Montve can come on. That's what was being pointed. Montve comes on for Jamie Dean Stewart.
Try to get him in on the offensive end.
Sancic will take it out to Abdulovsky. 4-point lead for the Vikings. Looking for their second win in a row in their first 8 games though. This is Shoker. Shoker gives it up. Abdulovsky's 3. Got it! Drake Abdulovsky.
We got another call after the fact here.
Yes, we do.
I think the basket should be good regardless.
I would think so.
Getting a little chippy.
Red 2, that would be Jabron Sad, who picks up the foul. That is his second.
So the 3 counts and Woodstock will get the ball back, I believe, correct?
I would think so, because I think it was after the shot.
Yeah. They're trying to iron it out here.
So a 47-46 lead now for the Vikings after that 3-pointer by Abdulovsky. And it won't be a shooting foul, but it will be a possession one. So I think the Centaurs should have this basketball. Abdulovsky will take it out.
Chance for a 5 or 6 point possession here.
They get it. Whoa, maybe they throw it beyond the timeline to Montve, which is okay. Montve will bring it back. Abdulovsky 3. Got another one. He's on fire. He's on fire. And the Vikings see it and call a timeout. 49-47, Woodstock Academy somehow forges its way back into the lead. We'll keep it here for a moment or two because this one's good. Drake Abdulovsky now had what, one basket?
Had one basket through 3 quarters, yeah.
In the last minute and a half, 3 3-pointers.
Just like that, yeah. Basically a 6-point possession there. Nailed the 3, got the foul, got the ball back, and nailed another 3.
Unbelievable. And a 2-point lead for the Centaurs. Thanks to Drake Abdulovsky bringing them back from the dead, so to speak.
Yeah, we'll see how East Lyme responds here. Woodstock finally got some momentum, and now Abdulovsky's feeling it. A shooter's going to shoot. You go to your hot player, he's going to keep shooting his way out of it.
If I'm the Centaurs, find number 2, please.
Yeah, they got the big bodies to set the screens and get them open, and they're just going to move the ball and protect it a little bit better.
So the Centaurs up by 2, looking for their 4th win of the season, and to climb above the 500 mark once again, as they came in with a 3-3 record.
I think this has been a little tougher for Woodstock than they expected tonight, but like you said, you never know early in the season. Throw the records out.
Biggs gets it into Schwartz. 3:05 left to go here. Schwartz stops his dribble, gives it up. Jumper from outside by Kasher. No good, out of bounds. Will stay with East Lyme.
Yeah, Kasher still looking for his first three.
And he's taken a few.
That's his sixth, I believe.
Yeah, I think something like that.
He's done most of his work down low.
49-47. Mangual will take it out. Looking for, will find Kasher. Little over-the-shoulder catch by number 11. Kasher dribbling around against Lisancic. Gives it up to Mangual. There is, I was going to say Javi on the spot because that looked pretty good. Another to the floor. Everybody goes for it.
Yeah, we're going to get a foul here. Good job by Biggs.
It will be on 3.
That might be his fifth right
there.
there.
That is. If it's Montve, that is his fifth one. And it is. So Xavier Montve is going to spend the rest of the night, unfortunately, on the bench after he picks up his fifth foul. Fourth on the team. So from here on out, East Lyme will shoot on the next foul. Jamie Dean Stewart replaces Montve.
This one's coming to come down to the wire.
Mangual will take it out. 2:39 left to go in the contest. 2-point lead for the Centaurs. Kasher from 3. Banked it off, and it's only a 2. Only a 2. 49-49, folks. And welcome to the Alumni Fieldhouse as we start this basketball game.
Oh, man. What was
call.
that acronym you were talking that we might not see?
No, don't go there. Abdulovsky, that's from Belleville. That was a Belleville 3.
When you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
With the basketball, handoff to Schwartz. 52-49, Centaurs. Biggs may have traveled and did. Wow. 2:02 left to play. Drake Abdulovsky, ice.
Yeah, it's getting loud in here. 12 points in this quarter alone for Abdulovsky. Came in with 2.
Dribbling against Schwartz. Knocked away by Biggs from Lusancic. Lusancic stays with him. Nice defensive effort as he blocked the shot by Biggs. They give it up to Schwartz. He buries the 3. Oh, you don't make this up. Unbelievable. What a great job by Lusancic to stay with it. Like you say, he might have 6 blocks.
He
tonight.
does. He does.
Runner in the lane is no good for Yakal. It goes out of bounds over the East Line.
Yeah, Shilker couldn't corral that rebound here.
But how do you explain it? You know, you have the block by Lusancic, ends up in the hands of Schwartz, and he buries a heartbreaking 3.
All his points on threes today. Schwartz with 9, 3 threes.
Schwartz with the basketball. 1:14 to play. Mangual puts up a 3. Front side of the rim. Rebound comes down to Choquer.
Well short there.
Well, it's good to see Mangual has lost his touch a little bit. Yakal with the basketball.
You know they want to get it to the hot hand here.
You want to get it to Abdulovsky, absolutely. But Yakal takes it to the hole, puts up the runner and a foul. 2-shot violation against number 11. That would be Kasher, his first.
Yep. We got a good one here, folks.
Don't go nowhere. We're not gonna. That was the 3rd on East Lyme, so they still have another one to give. Of course, this was a shooting foul, but the next one will not be, unless, of course, it's in the act of shooting. Centaurs, meanwhile, next foul they give is a 2-shot opportunity for East Lyme. Yakal misses the first.
Yeah, Woodstock started 8 from 8 at the line and now 0 for the last 3. Big shot coming up here.
Yakal once again. Dexter is in the ball game now. Brody Dexter. And Yakal with the basketball. And the second free throw. Misses that one. Rebound comes down to Biggs. Back over to Mangual. 45 seconds to play. With the basketball tipped away. Picked up by Brett Dexter. Up to Abdulovsky. Drives it. No! Rebound out of bounds. To whom? I think they're pointing East Lyme's way. Turnover by East Lyme. Abdulowski could
He went down hard.
Fall.
Yeah, he went down hard. No call.
Could not get it to fall.
Yeah, he did kind of a step around. Wasn't sure where he was.
Montgual. 34 seconds to play.
They can hold
timeout for East Lyme. We'll take a timeout as well. My throat needs it. 31 seconds left in the ball game. Tied. Don't go anywhere. 52.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front-load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18-cubic-foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18-cubic-foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at BusquetsAppliance.com. Pay more, what for?
Oh, fantastic finish. Well, let me tell you first, Busquets Appliances has purchased 7 truckloads of Scratch and Dent appliances. The prices they have there are amazing. Check them out at Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic during their Scratch and Dent sale. 31 seconds to play here in this fourth quarter with the basketball. Montgual.
Just a point, half a second difference between game clock and shot clock. They're going to probably
Montgual,
hold for one.
right side. That was Kazher, back to Montgual, over to Schwartz. 19 seconds to play. Back over to Kazher. Against Yakal. 11 versus 11. He gets help from Cardello. Kazher keeps it outside. Final 10 seconds. Gives it to Montgual. Montgual gets a screen, puts up a three that is well off the mark. Rebound, Yakal falls on the floor, and a foul. But guess what? It's not a shooting one. Unbelievable. So it is not a shooting foul. It's just East Lyme basketball. No, just Woodstock Academy basketball, but they have to go the length of the floor in 2 seconds and a timeout called.
I know 2 seconds does not seem like a lot, but sometimes it's a little more than you think. It's not a catch and shoot. You can get a few dribbles in.
You can. If you can get a throw in to beyond half court, you probably have a legitimate chance. The other thing, remember, any foul is a shooting foul.
I got a little excited there. I thought that was the fifth, and it was only the fourth.
Correct. Remember we said that that team still had one to give. They gave it, probably at a very opportune time. So with 2 seconds to play and a 52-all tie, the Centaurs have to go the length of the floor or get a free throw. Oh, boy. It's not. It's that dreaded acronym.
I know. Oh, man. Didn't see this coming, but it's been an exciting game. You gotta be happy about that.
It's been fun.
Absolutely. See what Dante Adams draws up here.
I think it's got to be a long pass. Someone's got to be near half court, and you got to try to get it down low quickly and force the foul if nothing else.
Where's Scott Burrell when you need him?
You are dating yourself.
I was just going to say, not many people will know that one.
He was a Connecticut product and played for UConn.
He did.
So
Also
Choquer,
a
very good pitcher,
player.
yes.
Yep.
Choquer will take it out. All of the Centaurs are in the backcourt. Lasanchich is going to run through it. They give it into Yakal. 1 second. He's got to throw it up there. And does! But it's off the back of the rim, off the back of the backboard. And guess what? Yeah, you said it. OT. That's where we're headed. We'll be back with more from the Woodstock Academy Alumni Fieldhouse. We're all tied at 52.
We're talking with Jay Long, Director of Commercial Insurance at Girardi Insurance Hill Group. Jay, tell us about the acquisition.
We are the Hill Group. Girardi Insurance is a part of the Hill Group Companies, which is a national agency with markets throughout the country. We now have access to additional resources, additional carrier markets that really put us in a place to succeed going forward. Girardi Insurance was around for over 100 years, and we're looking to be around for the next 100 years.
And how's it working out?
Our merger happened several years ago. Customer service with the Hill Group is basically unchanged from Girardi Insurance. If you walked into our office, it's the same faces, and to the customer, it is seamless. But what has improved is that we have state-of-the-art technology, almost unlimited market availability, but above all, we are still driven to keep improving to help provide better advice, guidance, and refining our overall customer experience. The great piece about the Hill Group is that it allows us to continue to have our local relationships, commitment to the community, and national resources.
Girardi Insurance Hill Group. Call 860-928-7771. See them online at girardionline.com.
Overtime here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Does that mean we get paid more?
Yes, it does.
It does. Oh, okay. I'm happy, man, now.
Well, we're getting paid with some quality basketball, some exciting basketball at least. Jake Abdulowski lit it up there in the fourth quarter with 12 points.
Jump ball for this overtime. Cardello and Lou will jump it up. 4 minutes on the clock. This is Lasancic over to Yakal. Yakal with the basketball. Haven't seen a basket for the last minute and a half. Still haven't. As Choquer misses that one. Rebound underneath, but a foul on the floor. It will go on Schwartz. That is his third. And a shooting foul, it should be. Because that is the fifth. They're beyond it now.
I don't think Lou's figured that out yet. Now he has.
Now he has.
He did miss both last time he was here.
So 3 fouls on the East Lyme guard, Reggie Schwartz. And Lou to the free throw line. His first is good.
Always good to get that first one.
One more attempt here. Chance to give the Centaurs a 2-point advantage. And it is up and good again. Hits them both.
Clock shooting right there.
54-52, Woodstock Academy. Kazher with the basketball. Kazher against Choquer, gives it up. Jumper from the corner by Biggs is no good. Rebound comes down to Yakal.
Yeah, it looked like Kazher could have kept going to the basket right there.
Yakal gives it up to Lasancic, 3. No good. Rebound Schwartz. Schwartz gives it up quickly. Kazher's 3, chance again. No. Out of bounds. Last touched by the Vikings.
Vikings sideline not too sure about that.
That one was, let's see, was just looking at it quickly here. Got it over there, Kazher. I don't know. That was tough to see.
It was.
Abdulovsky with the basketball. 2-point lead for Woodstock Academy. Gets some help from Choquer out front. Goes the baseline. Gets the run and the fall. A little bit of versatility there. I'm going to drive this one through.
His first 2-point bucket since the first quarter.
56-52. Kazher. Dribbling around up top, now drives, underhand. Choquer really altered that shot. I think Kazher looked up and said, I got no chance. Just tried to throw it over the top, and Choquer was able to knock it down. Abdulovsky to Choquer, and he gets the 2. Nice job.
I keep looking there. Big height advantage.
58-52. Timeout called by East Lyme. A 6-point lead for Woodstock Academy. Be a 30-second timeout with 2:17 left to play.
Scott Higgins Comedy All-Stars is coming to the Woodstock Academy, and they're looking to stand up against cancer one joke at a time. Join Scott and his fellow comedians Howie Mason and Linda Belt on February 7th at 7:30 at the Woodstock Academy's Bates Memorial Auditorium on their North Campus. There will also be a silent auction on site with all the proceeds going to cancer research. Tickets are $30 each and available now at woodstockacademy.org/stand up. Stand up against cancer with the Woodstock Academy, attorney Kate Cerrone in the Northeast Law Center, Chubby Dog Coffee Company and Team Truck Connecticut, February 7th, one night only.
58-52. 2:17 left on the clock. Woo! Dante Adams and his Centaurs trying to pull out their fourth win. They've had to work for it.
We definitely have had to work for it.
Biggs will take it out right in front of us with Lawrence Liu on him. Biggs looking for the cutter, found it in Mangual. Mangual, ball is taken away by Liu, and it's going to be a jump ball call, which will end up in the Vikings' arms.
Yeah, I think Mangual thought about shooting that, and then I don't think he saw Liu coming in the back door there.
Kasia will take it out this time for the Vikings.
East Lyme looking a little flustered for the first time all day today.
They get it into Reggie Schwartz. Vikings have to come up with some magic here in the last 2 minutes, down by 6. Schwartz stops, gets caught on the low post. Ball went out of bounds, last touch by the Centaurs.
Yeah, Liu couldn't quite corral that. I think maybe went off his foot. 15 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for East Lyme.
Duker will take it out. Biggs will take it out for the Vikings. And that ball knocked away but picked back up. Back down to Biggs. Cardello lost the handle. Turnover, Vikings. Abdulovsky will bring it up a little bit slower for obvious reasons. Abdulovsky gets help from Shoker out front. 3 is on the way, but misses this time. Liu came throwing through there to get the offensive rebound, then threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, I know Abdulowski's feeling it, but maybe he could have eat a little more clock there.
And Lawrence Liu did all he could to get the rebound, but it was off balance.
Yeah. Fought hard.
Was he between the tackles? Because that was almost an intentional grounding. Schwartz with the basketball to Biggs and a reach-in foul on Liu. That is his third.
Yeah, he went for the steal, and when he got by him, he kind of just had to grab him because he knew he had him beat.
And it will be a shooting violation, as will every foul here from here on out. Biggs will go to the free throw line for the Vikings. Good thing for the Vikings, they could score without the clock running. Biggs is first. No. One more attempt for Biggs. It's good. 5-point lead for the Centaurs. 128 in overtime. Timeout called by Dante Adams. He'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Jewett City Savings Bank offers accounts that let you manage, spend, and save money the way you want. Plus, a team of neighbors you can turn to if you have questions or need support. It's the best of both worlds. To learn more or to open an account, visit us at jcsbank.com or stop by your nearest branch. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
And if you hadn't heard, one score that it was in tonight, unfortunately for the Woodstock Academy Centaurs girls, a 45-44 loss to Ledyard. Isabel DeLeva Beauchesne, 11 points. Allison Kamara, 10 for the Centaurs. Here, 58-53. Centaurs lead by 5. Everybody was going the other way. Then there until Dante Adams said, guys, we're over here. Abdulowski to Liu. Oh, I'll take the 3. Misses it front side, gets his, lost the rebound. Cardello picks it up.
Again, that is very surprising. Didn't use any clock right there at all, coming out of a timeout. A little surprised by that.
Mangual with the basketball. Mangual looks at Cardello, gives it up to Schwartz. 1:03 left on the clock. Schwartz stops from the free throw line, puts one up. It missed. Rebound, foot 4. Kosher goes to the ground.
Yeah, not going to win a jump ball out of
and the
situation.
foul will go on Biggs.
Yeah.
After the dive to the ground by Shoker. And he will go to the free throw line. Foul number 3 on Biggs. And Shoker Chance to put the Centaurs back up by 7 with 55 seconds to play. First free throw is good.
Woodstock hitting their foul shots here in overtime. Very important.
One more attempt. And it is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Mangual. Mangual threw it away. Tried to get it to Biggs, and it's out of bounds. Centaurs really need to waste some clock here. It's 48 seconds to go. If you at all can.
We'll see.
But I don't know if they have a button that says
Not in
hold
their
on.
DNA.
Yeah, it's not there. Here comes your call right through, and he's just going to keep on driving. He's going to get a shooting foul because he ran over Kazher. So Kazher picks up the foul.
Yeah, that was probably a case where they're looking to give the foul.
And that'll be his second. And you call to the free throw line.
Chance to make this a 3-possession game.
And he hits the first. One more attempt here for the guard. And Sean Yakal puts it up and makes it. 61-53. Woodstock Academy. Schwartz tried to get it to Mangual. Yakal takes it away right to the hoop. Missed it up a little bit, but rebound to Abdulovsky.
Smart play by Abdulovsky, pulling it out.
He got kind of, I think, bothered by the player coming in from the other side. Yakal did, and that kind of altered the shot. Lou tried to get it inside to Choquer. Choquer tried to bounce it off of Cardello. East Lyme picks up the turnover. Back we go. Mangual's three is missed. Rebound to Abdulovsky. That should do it. Oh, boy. 61-53, Woodstock Academy. They will walk away with their 4th win of the year. I don't think there's a choice on star of the game, do you?
No, I don't.
Is the number 2 come to your mind?
Yeah, single-handedly got him back in it in that 4th quarter.
No question about it. Drake Abdulovsky, our star of the game. 61-53, your final. We'll get Drake Abdulovsky and Dante Adams for you when we return to the Alumni Fieldhouse.
Do you have questions about your retirement, such as when will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? If so, you're not alone. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, the O'Brien Group can help you find the answers with the exclusive, confident retirement approach. We will work with you one-on-one to understand your goals and discuss the 4 key needs of retirement, including covering your essentials, ensuring lifestyle, preparing for the unexpected, and leaving a legacy. From there, we will work together to develop a retirement roadmap with clear steps you can take to help you live more confidently today and tomorrow. Call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. Our office is located at 50 Canal Street in downtown Putnam, Connecticut.
The confident retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
And it's still loud here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. We're going to try to get there. That's better. Now we can actually hear ourselves think anyway. And Drake Abdulovsky, our star of the game, after a really great performance against the East Lyme Vikings. And Drake, we were worried about there in the 4th quarter. How worried were you guys?
I mean, we stuck together. We didn't really worry. But we stuck up in the 4th quarter, and we get stuck as a team.
You know, when those threes start to fall, because they did not fall for you, you didn't get many opportunities. How nice was it to see them fall there in that 4th quarter?
It was great to get some confidence to keep going to the 4th quarter, and yeah, it helped the team win.
You know, this is one of those games you haven't played a game in 8 days. Did that layoff hurt at all?
Maybe a little. Yes, yeah, a little bit. We weren't ready, but yeah.
You looked a little cold. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Everybody did. There's no question about that. Where do you think the turning point was in this game? What happened well for you guys?
I think our defense in the second half, we got like 5 blocks, and it just turned to energy, and it turns to offense.
Vuk Lasancic has a great job in there to really make that. He's kind of that net protector, isn't he?
Huh?
The net protector, the blocker.
Yeah, he definitely does a good job in the paint, and yeah, he's a key part of our offense and defense.
Drake, obviously a really slow start for you today. Did East Lyme do anything different defensively against you, or was it just a little off tonight's start?
I think I just had an off night, you know, and I was forcing a lot of shots. I didn't let the shots come to me, but yeah, that's really it.
What happened as a team in that second quarter? 1 for 14 for a team in the second quarter.
We were rushing it. We just didn't play our basketball, you know. We forced shots. We got nervous, and yeah.
And you fell behind because of that.
Yeah.
What a great feeling. Was it a great win because you did have to fight back, a little character building as a team?
I mean, yeah, we wanted to win by more, but a win is a win, so yeah.
A win is a win no matter how long it takes, right?
Yeah.
Drake, congratulations. Great job out there. Drake Abdulovsky, our star of the game. Dante Adams, the head coach of the Woodstock Academy Centaurs, joining us. I think we just said to Drake, was this kind of a little character building win? Because I'll tell you, it didn't look like you were going to pull this one out at times.
No, it definitely was a character building win, and you know, these are the moments we live for as far as like coming together as a team and just overall, like I like to say, laying a brick. Guys brought in the last few minutes, they got stops, we rebounded, even though we were struggling throughout the game, and we was able to tough it out. So whenever you're able to pull out an overtime win like that, it's good for the team.
It is good for the team.
Yeah.
What happened in that first half? I mean, we just said, were you guys just cold? That second quarter, 1 for 14.
Yeah, we couldn't score, and I mean, when we're not scoring, unfortunately, like our that dictates our defense. So that's just something we got to get better at. I tell these guys, don't let your offense dictate your defense. So when we're able to get past that little stretch, we'll be fine. But I'm proud of the guys' effort down the stretch. They stayed connected and was able to pull it out.
1 basket for Drake Abdulovsky in the first quarter, but thank God he was there in the fourth, huh?
I told him, I said, hey, listen, it's not about the first half, it's about the second half. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. And, I mean, I had to do a lot of coaching from the sidelines with him, a lot of pulling him over, but Drake is my guy. You know, he's been with me for almost 2 years now, and before that, a few more years before that. So he knows where I'm at with him, and he knows I trust him. So him taking those shots down the stretch, I knew they were going to go in.
3 threes in a minute and a half in the fourth quarter really changed the whole complexion of this game.
We needed it. Oh,
yeah, you did.
Big-time plays make big-time shots, and that's what he did. He stepped up for the team, and like I said, it's not about how you start, and it's about how you finish. And, you know, he stayed connected. He stayed connected, and he was able to make them.
You guys came out pretty cold, obviously, to start. Do you think you guys maybe took East Lyme a little bit for granted with their 1-6 record, or is it just a cold shooting night to start?
I mean, I told these guys, especially in our division, we're in a tough division, and unfortunately, it's hard. It's hard to get division wins, and they're not going to be easy to come by. So I told these guys in the beginning of the game, don't look at the record. You know, they're going to come out and play hard. They're going to come out and challenge us. They're going to come out and try to bully us. And, I mean, unfortunately, we came out cold, but I'm happy we picked it up in the second half.
How about Vuk Lasancic and his ability to block shots?
I didn't know he could do that.
Well, now you do.
He surprised me today. And Vuk was good on the defensive end. Him and Jamie really, really, really came up with some big plays. And they was able to, you know, buy some plays for us. Like, we got to keep guys out the middle. We got to keep guys out the middle. We're able to do that, we'll be good.
No question. 4 and 3. A lot better than the alternative of 3 and 4, right?
For sure. I'll take that. And 2-0 in the division.
2-0 in the division,
Big win, like you said, character building win. And these are some things you got to build on, you know? So everything's not going to be easy. So we keep coming out like this and we keep putting forth effort on our defensive end, we'll be fine.
Dante, congratulations.
Congrats, Coach.
Thank you.
Great win tonight.
Appreciate y'all.
61-53, our final once again here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Final stats. Are you ready, Mr. Vogt?
I think I am.
Okay,
yeah,
let's do it up.
All right,
let's
over
do it up.
on the East Lyme side, Karch Cashier led the way with 18 points, followed by Yavi Manguel with 11, Reggie Schwartz with 9, Marlo Cordello with 7, Ryan Duker with 4, Grayson Biggs with 4, Liam Collisdane with 1. Over on Woodstock side, Drake Abdalowski with 16, 12 of them in that fourth quarter. Vuk Lasanchik with 11, Merk Shoker with 10, Kanyakel with 5, Jamie Dean Stewart with 4, Xavier Matvey with 5, and Ryan Chabot with 2.
There you go. Our leading scorers there, and scorers as a whole for this one. Our next broadcast not scheduled until next Friday when the Woodstock Academy girls basketball team takes on Norwich Free Academy. We hope you join us then. For Braden Hayes and Lucas Hart, who has helped us out on this broadcast as well, Dan Vogt, I'm Mark Allard. Your final score: Woodstock Academy goes to 4-3 with a 61-53 win over the East Lyme Vikings. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you again in about a week and a half on Woodstock Academy Live.
You have been watching Woodstock Academy Live. This copyrighted webcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without authorized written consent of the Woodstock Academy. The Woodstock Academy would like to thank all our fans for your support, and we hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast. Today's game has been brought to you by
Jewett City Savings Bank, a member FDIC.
Girardi Insurance Services. The O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. The Mansion at Bald Hill. And Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic, with production support provided by O'Contrabar Productions, LLC. Remember, today's broadcast is available to be seen on woodstockacademy.org/live. This has been a production of the Woodstock Academy.